Hi, my name is Candace Janae, and I'm gonna share with you some of my favorite tools that I use to create really great content on multiple platforms, including YouTube, Instagram, any other platforms that I utilize. And I wanna make sure that you guys use this because it's going to change the way that you create content, so stay tuned.
Hey YouTube, it's Candace Janae. I'm a Christian entrepreneur, author, and speaker. I spend my time traveling, spending time with family, and creating content. I love helping women build profitable businesses, so welcome to my YouTube channel.
All right, so like I said, my name is Candace Janae. I'm so glad that you're here. I am going to deep dive into some of my favorite tools that I use with creating content and why I absolutely love using those tools. If you're looking for a content creation strategy to build your business or as a content creator, I definitely want you to check out one of my recent videos, which features all of the tips and strategies that I use in a content creation strategy for business owners specifically, but it's definitely super relevant to content creators as well. All right, so let's get into it with my favorite list of content creation tools. All right, so one of the things I absolutely love about this day and age that we're in is that video is so easily captured on our phones. It's literally so easily captured and spread, and it's one of the best ways to create content that is engaging. So I'm gonna share with you some of the tools that I utilize for video particularly. So one of my favorite tools that I use pretty much all the time is Inshot. It's I-N-S-H-O-T. It's a really great tool that it kind of feels like the equivalent of iMovie on iPhones or on MacBooks, but I utilize iMovie a lot as well, so that's a really great tool to kind of edit, add transitions, things like that. But Inshot, you can do it all on your phone. You can reformat for YouTube, you can reformat for TikTok or for square videos if you wanted to post it on Instagram. Now Instagram is changing their format a lot, so you can really reformat the video to be whatever dimensions that you want. It allows you to add in audio that you can basically go in and add in audio from another video. So if you like a video on TikTok or something like that, you see the video, you can download it, use that same audio clip on your video as you're editing it. So it's really cool because you get to do a lot on there. And within the app, you can literally there's an option in the audio section where you can literally hit record and you can begin speaking and it'll record your audio on top of it. So I really, really love utilizing Inshot because it has a lot of features that will help your video content look really great. It has really cool transitions. They even have audio inside of the app that is royalty free. And so there's a lot of really cool stuff that you can put on your content and do with video using Inshot. Another really great tool is Video Leap. I don't use it a ton, but it's a really great tool that a lot of people use. There's another one, it's an Adobe one I have to think about. I think it's Adobe Premiere or something like that. I might be completely wrong, but I don't utilize it as much. But pretty much most of everything that I want is within the Inshot app. It allows you to do, some of the cool transitions that you see happening on TikTok where two people are in the, screen at the same time. It allows you to do video over video. It allows you to do a lot of different things. You can add text. It's really, really great. Now, if you want to add text captions, one of my favorite tools to use is called Subtitle. So it's kind of like captions to add on your video. And so I like to use that. It's literally Subtitle, but with a Z at the beginning. It's a really cool tool and platform to help you add captions, and adding captions to your content is an amazing thing that you should probably be doing right now. You should absolutely be adding captions to your videos. Why? literally not everybody is gonna be listening and paying attention to your content on audio. And so you wanna make sure that you're having subtitles, and sometimes you may be talking fast, you may have an accent, people may not know what you said. And so it's always great to have captions to go back to. And I love using subtitle because it's really inexpensive. It's like 19 bucks a month, and you get up to like 28 videos that you can add subtitles to, and they like roll over, or it may be less than that, but like they roll over. So I have a lot of credits with them, so I'm always utilizing them and making sure that I'm adding like captions on top of my video content. And so it's a really, really great tool. I'll make sure that I link this and all the tools that I mentioned down below, but I really like utilizing subtitle because you can, edit the captions to be like your particular color branding and the fonts, and like you can reformat it in the same way where you can reformat it to like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever platform. And so it's a really great tool to add captions and make them look like they're your own, and they're really, really good. The one thing about subtitle is you don't have to do a bunch of going back and forth and correcting them on what the captions were. It's a really, really great tool to use because literally, like, if it takes the video, it'll go out of its way to literally make sure that all of the wording is correct. But even if the wording is not correct, you can go in and edit it on your own.
I actually have a free content posting checklist that you'll want to use before you ever post online. This is the perfect resource for coaches, business owners, and content creators who want to post video content, regular content, and captions. You'll want to make sure you follow these simple steps before you ever post online so you can attract your dream audience. I use the same strategy to grow my Instagram account organically to over 54,000 followers. So if you want to get access to this, go ahead and text me directly here or head to this link and make sure you get access today.
Another one of my favorite tools to use is Planoly. Planoly is a really great tool to use on Instagram specifically. So if you're looking to plan out Instagram content, I have a video that's completely dedicated to that. But I love Planoly, and I'll make sure that I link the video to that here. But I love Planoly because you can like schedule it out. You can automate your content to be scheduled out. You can see what the visuals are gonna look for. You have the ability to automate carousel posts to go live directly on your Instagram page. And it's a really great tool. You get to save hashtags, things like that. I've been using it for years and I absolutely love it. Another great contender as well is Later. Later is a really cool tool that allows you kind of the same capabilities that Planoly has. And not only does Planoly and Later, both of them have the ability to publish content to your feed, but you can also publish content to your stories. So it's really great to, utilize that. Later has the option to post to, I believe, a lot of other platforms outside of just Instagram. So they have like Pinterest, LinkedIn. So it's a really great tool to kind of schedule your content out and make sure that you're consistent with your content, because a lot of times entrepreneurs and business owners really struggle with that. So that's a really, really great tool as well. I already mentioned Subtitle, but if you're ever struggling with concepts and ideas for your business and like content ideas, I really like to use Answer the Public, which you can do a search on there and figure out what other people are searching, Google Trends. You can also use vidIQ, which is another really great tool, or TubeBuddy, that will basically help you with content for YouTube and keywords for YouTube to figure out like what people are searching. I also didn't want to skip over the most really important tool is like your iPhone or your cell phone or your smartphone. A lot of times that's like your best friend when it comes to content creation. Even if you don't have a fancy camera like I do, you can really create great content using an iPhone. I like to make sure that I have a tripod. I am going to bring one of my tripods over here. So this is one of my tripods that I use, and the really cool thing about having a really great tripod is that The tripod can literally, it has a screw at the top that has different attachments that you can put on it. So I have like my phone attachment, but I also, you know, have the ability to put my camera on there if I need it as well. I also have a really great ring light, and there's actually this really cool like Amazon like tool that I like want to get now. It's called a creator content box, and I'll make sure that I link it down below. But it basically kind of has two stands for like phones. It also has like a light box. But what I use in my home when I'm not traveling, or actually when I travel, sometimes I take it with me. I have a ring light that sits up on a tripod, and it's really cool because it's great to give you lighting, but a lot of times, now that we're on the topic of lighting, I like to utilize just natural lighting. So that's what you guys see here. My natural lighting, honestly, like I try to film when it's like in the daytime, and natural lighting honestly is the best. So you wanna make sure that you're actually filming content where the natural lighting is coming to your face. You don't ever wanna be shooting any type of content where the light is coming from behind you, because your content is just not gonna look good. You wanna use your light to the best of your ability, whether it's photos, whether it's videos. You wanna make sure that you're using really great lighting and you have a really great light source, okay? And so other than that, two of my other favorite tools to use, number one is Canva. Oh my God, Canva is the ish. Like I love Canva. I've been using Canva for years, like, and they have evolved so much. Canva is a really great tool where you can create graphics, and you know, I create a lot of slide decks for like things like that, but you can create content for social media on there. They actually have videos that you can download. You can do so much. You can add your own videos in. It's a really, really great tool. So a lot of times I'll bring in like my Canva, like my videos onto Canva, and then put a little cute background that matches my branding, and then I'll upload it to Subtitle, and it's a really cool like process flow situation that I got going on, and it works really, really great. And you can create templates. It's just so much in there that you have access to, and it really allows you to create really compelling, beautiful content without, you know, having to spend a whole bunch of money trying to get it done. Because there's a Canva there's a free Canva version, but I definitely recommend the Canva Pro because it just saves so much time, and I literally absolutely love using Canva. Last but not least, if you're a blogger and you're creating blog content, one of the best tools that I use on my WordPress blog is Yoast SEO, and it's YOAST SEO, and it's really great for helping you figure out if your blogs are, you know, written well, and that if they'll be able to be found like on the SEO, and if they're optimized like well. So I really, really, really love utilizing that tool as well. So like I mentioned all of these are some of my favorite tools. I probably have forgotten some of them, but I definitely recommend getting into it with your content creation strategy to actually create content. And last but not least, one big piece of advice that I have for you if you're creating content is to do your best to batch load that content. And even if you cannot, you know, create content in your own space, I highly recommend like actually renting out a space for a day or for a weekend to get a bunch of content done. And you can literally rent out a place like Airbnb, you can rent a Sonder, or you can even rent out a, it's called Breather. There's like so many different places that you can rent out. Just make sure you have really good lighting. You can even hire a photo and video team to come in, or you can literally use your own phone or your tripod and a tripod to get the job done. So as always, I love you. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I cannot wait to see you on the next video. If you really enjoyed this, make sure you do me a favor and subscribe to my channel to support, as well as like, comment, and let me know in the chat, if down below in the comments, if you subscribe, so I can welcome you to the family. But other than that, I love you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.